welcome to my channel, and this is my check-in Monday. Another week has gone, I can't believe it. Diet and exercise, as you guys know, I'm pregnant with twins, so I have to be very careful. It's a very high-risk pregnancy, so exercise isn't like top of my list. Like, I'm not going to be working out. I'm not going to be going on, 5K walks anymore, or right now. I have to listen to my body. And right now, I mean, I'm not completely immobile. Don't get me wrong. Excuse me. I am walking. Dan has been taking me to the mall just to get some exercise, to get out. Stuff like that. So, yes, I am getting a little bit of exercise, but not too much. Food is going good. We haven't really been eating out much. My cravings are not totally crazy. So it's been good. Let me think. What I'm watching this week. I have started watching Downton Abbey, and I am literally obsessed. I can't stop watching it. I think I'm on the end of the 3rd season, or series as they call it. But I just, I love it. I just love it. Yeah. I didn't think I would, so I never bothered watching it, but I'm just in love with the characters and everything, and I'm really, really enjoying it, and I'm watching that on Netflix. I don't know if season 6 is on Netflix. I have to check that. I keep forgetting, but yeah, gotta check that out, because I'm not sure. That's all I'm really watching. Fuller House season 2 is, I thought it was coming on the 2nd. It's actually coming on the 9th of December. So I'm definitely going to be watching out for that. I watched the first season in like a couple days. I don't know if I could say I loved it, but I loved how they did it, and I loved, what they were doing with it, and I grew up on Full House. Yeah, so, I grew up watching it, so it's kind of fun to watch it now. And, of course, Gilmore Girls. I've watched it again because I had to, and, yeah, I'm really enjoying that. And I'm not referring to the series, I'm referring to the most recent release, the year in the life of the Gilmore Girls, so doing that. I've been working on my planner a lot this week. You can check out my planner video for this week. I've added a couple things. I picked up a couple different inserts for it, so I'm going to be utilizing it quite a bit more than I already have been, and it just brings a new element to it, and it's going to help keep me more organized. Mostly financially organized, which is really important for us to buckle down. The other thing I wanted to talk about a little bit was the whole situation with a friend of mine, or an old friend of mine. Some of you who have been following me for a while, I had asked in another video, and some of you did, explain, yeah, we're interested to know what happened, and it's up to you. So I don't want to do one video dedicated to it, because I just don't. It's not something I want to dwell on. But Ashley is her name, and the kids were a huge, huge, huge part of our lives. And I don't know if there was ever a video that I didn't mention them, or the kids staying here, or anything like that. So I did want to touch base on it. Everything kind of fell apart after the baby shower. I didn't get a thank you. I didn't feel appreciated at all. I just got attitude from her, and at the time I was just like kind of whatever. I just shook it off, and then I ended up in the hospital. So for those of you that don't know, I was in the hospital for 5 weeks. I was in the psych ward. I was there to get my meds straightened up and just kind of fix myself up. So I was in there for 5 weeks. A week into my stay there, a week in, Ashley gave birth to her 3rd child. About 3 floors below me. She was extremely upset that I went into the hospital. She blamed Dan. She didn't really necessarily understand it. So I basically felt horrible for being in the hospital and getting help when she needed help with the kids and stuff. Yeah, I think that pretty much sums it up. It took me being in the hospital to see it, and I realized it had been happening for a very long time, where she would, see, this is hard because I don't want to, there's 2 sides to every story, right? And, she has her feelings and her thoughts about everything that happened. Mackie. For me, I felt very betrayed, very lonely, very sad and confused, and it was a very horrible time. And I stayed friends with her. We were small chatting. Everybody was like, nope, you have to get rid of her. You have to unfriend her. Like, you can't put yourself through this. And then a friend of hers contacted me and told me some things that she was saying about me behind my back, your leg. And that was the bottom. That was it. That was the straw that broke the camel's back. So I have since unfriended her. I sent her a very long email explaining why I was doing what I was doing, what I was feeling, how she hurt me. And yeah, I have not heard back from her. I know from this friend that she's since still bad-mouthing me, but that's her problem. That's not any concern of mine. As for the kids, I miss them immensely. Josh and Ainsley refer to us as Auntie Jen, Uncle Dan. That's how we thought of them. It kills me. Like, Ainsley's birthday just passed this weekend, and it's the first birthday I haven't been there, and it just breaks my heart, but I know that it was the right decision, and it's the right decision for us and for me, and I want to keep moving on and focus on my family and the people that matter in my life and the people that don't take advantage of me, and just focus on getting ourselves back upright. These twins have kind of knocked us on our butts a little bit. It's scary. It's emotional. We have a lot of stuff we have to buy. Where's the money going to come from? All of these things are going through my head, and on Dan's head too, I'm sure. But
7 pays.
Yeah, we figured it out. Dan has like 7 pays before the babies here come, which is pretty scary when you think about that. Hey, thank you. So we need to focus on our family, and we've cut ends with some of Dan's family, and we're just we're chopping off the bits that are attached to us that are draining the life out of us. And it's that simple. It really is that simple. Yeah. So even though we miss the kids, we know it's the right decision. I pray to God she is able to see what she's doing to them and see how she's behaving, and I hope it changes, and I hope nothing but the best for her. You know, and I even left it open in my letter. I said, who knows, our paths may cross again someday. You just don't know. We are going to have kids very close in age, shockingly enough. So, yeah, that's the way it is. So, that's that story. So, that's done. I think overall I'm much happier. Even though I miss the kids, I feel better. There's less pressure on me. I don't feel guilty every time I want to do something for me. Yeah. So it's all in all a better thing. So, yeah. I think that's a good spot to leave it at. Yeah. So I'm going to leave it there, and make sure to like this video if you liked it, subscribe if you're new, and check out some links down below in the description. Also, feel free to email me, to find me on Facebook, like my Facebook page. I'm also on Instagram, so check that out. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really, really appreciate your support. It really does mean the world to me. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.